Akimbo stars Daniel Radcliffe as the character of Miles, who's a basement dweller who discovers this online live stream where you basically get to witness a bunch of people murder each other in a Hunger Games like scenario, but in the city. And he logs in, does say a few things in the chat room, which pisses off the people in charge, and they find him nailed guns to his hand, and he has to go around the city, forced to kill a person, and if he's able to succeed, he's able to go free. This is a movie that heavily reminded me of a similar film that was made a few years ago, Nerve, where it's about two teenagers who get into this dangerous app and it challenges them to do a lot of dangerous scenarios and go through various crimes, and they have to survive the night. Same scenario kind of here, except changed up a little bit, but the idea still feels the same. And I wouldn't be surprised if they actually got a bit of inspiration from this film. I like Nerve. I actually quite enjoy it. No one, I mean, I have it on Blu-ray, but it is not like a great film. And this kind of plot line, if not used correctly, could be really, really, it could really drag the film. And overall, I think I feel the same way about this as Nerve. Maybe a little bit less, actually. Nerve felt like it had much better editing, much better filmmaking, and felt more real. Here, this is the straight up action, and the action is entertaining, but there's a few times where you can tell that there are stunt people involved, and the special effects are not as good, or it's not as well edited. It just doesn't feel as polished as it should. Daniel Radcliffe is freaking amazing here. He gives an outrageous performance. He is insane here. He's very funny, and I love him. He steals this entire film, and this movie would have suffered without him. He plays a sort of a crazy person that have certain morals that he really wants to follow, and he's just so entertaining, really great at the humor, and he just makes every scene pop out. Everything else around him felt like it just used to like help build a story around. The look and lighting is fine.
They bolted these things to my hands.
The actor is fine.
They have my girlfriend.
Fine, but they do not leave you as impacted as something like Nerve. Even though it's like a straight up teen movie, this felt more, it felt like it had more character involved, and it had much more filmmaking merits, and it just felt like a more polished movie. Where here it just felt like they just wanted Daniel Radcliffe to go crazy, and they just try to build whatever's around him into a movie. But this is not awful, it's just that it didn't feel as smooth as it wanted to. The pacing could sometimes go everywhere, the plot lines go everywhere, and the only thing that stayed consistent is Daniel Radcliffe's crazy performance. But overall, this is kind of actually a dull movie when I actually think about it more. And overall, I think I was excited to see this because of like the crazy set photos, but watching the movie itself, it's not awful, but it's nothing I'm going to remember. And for that, I'm going to give Guns Akimbo a C. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.